All right, we've got a balance exercise. This is going to be our single leg squat. There are 3 progressions to this exercise. It is very important not to progress this exercise until you can perform the exercise correctly. Then start progressing it. So in order to perform this exercise correctly, number 1, you got to get that foot placement correct. So weight should be on the ball of your foot here, so the area under your big toe, the area under your baby toe, and your heel. You want that arch in your foot, and your knee should track right over your foot as you do these squats. You don't want your knee to be rolling in. Your hips should stay squared up, and your shoulders should stay squared up towards the front of the room. So the first progression of this exercise, our foot is just going to go straight back like we're going to be doing a lunge, but we're not going to actually put our foot onto the ground, okay? So I'm going to get my balance here. I'm going to stand nice and tall, shoulders down and back. First thing I'm going to do is hinge at my hips here. And then I'm going to start bending my knee and really focus on keeping that knee in line with my foot as I lower down as far as I can, and then come right back up out of it. Now the goal is to not have to put your foot down, right? You want to be able to balance all the way through, keeping that really good posture and form the entire time, and then all the way back up. So from the side, let's go ahead and do the other leg. From the side, it's going to look like this. Back stays straight, nice hinge in my hips, reaching that back leg back as far as I can, and then squeezing back up out of it. Now, second progression, once you're really good there and everything's strong and stable, is going to be taking your foot out at an angle instead of straight back. So you're going to set yourself up just like you did previously, standing tall, get that little hinge, knee bend, and we're going to start pressing out. Now the tendency here will be for your upper body to lean to the side, right, to support this, but we want to avoid that. We want to keep our upper body in the same positioning as we did when we were pressing straight back, okay? And you're going to stand right back up with it, and we'll move right back into it, keeping that back straight, knee lined up, torso is upright, core is strong, chest is big, and bring it back up. All right, final and third progression of this exercise, I'll do on the other leg. Same setup, but now we're just going straight out instead of at that angle. Again, you want your torso to be straight up because oftentimes, we're like, yay, good, we got it, but torso is leaning, right? Torso needs to be straight up, and your side glute needs to be supporting this movement, all right? So get that little bend, hip hinge, stay straight up, and start bending that knee and hip, only reaching out as far as you can, and then come back up. Again, doing this in front of a mirror so that you can see what your body is doing and make sure that you're up, standing straight up and not leaning over to the side will be really important in helping make sure that you're going through this movement correctly.